Good morning, everyone. GillT, Rob Gill Trading, all about property, all about Cape Town, and all about fun in South Africa, of course. So today we're going to talk about available properties in Cape Town, South Africa. Well, actually I'm going to talk about the available investment properties in Cape Town, and the available investment properties mainly in the West Coast area, Blouberg and Melkbos, and also a little bit about Atlantic Seaboard. Let's get to it. So it's been a bit of a funny week. I've been busy. Man, I'm building a shed, and I'll give you a video on that as well. It's quite interesting, this whole thing. I ordered this shed, and it came as a flat pack, and it's only a box about 1 meter wide. I don't know how long, 2 meters long or whatever, but it's a 3x3 shed. And I was like, is that it? Is that all you get? But yeah, I'll talk about that in the next video, or whatever the case when it's done. I'll get to that when I'm ready. And I've also been working on my other business, my auto parts, and we'll give you the YouTube channel on that as well. We'll get to that. That's another whole project as well. It's taking up a lot of my time, so it's been quite busy. It's been quite hectic, and getting through is it's got its challenges. But I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's available in Tableview, Blouberg, Atlantic Seaboard, Melkbos. What investment properties are actually available, and what's actually happened recently is the banks dropped their interest rates, bringing a lot more new buyers into the market, a lot of people, and that's what it normally does. But what it's also done this time around is it's actually had a reverse effect, and it's had an effect on people that wanted to sell their homes that are now deciding, I think we'll keep it. It's cheap. It's I can keep 2 properties, or I can keep this one, hold on to it as an investment, or whatever the case. Where it's hit really hard, is in the rental market. From what I can see, rentals, people are not lining up for them anymore like they used to. They seem to be kind of struggling to rent out, especially if they're priced a little bit high. And the people that are available to rent maybe lost their jobs, got credit problems, that sort of thing. That said, when people out there have put out a lot of information with regard to the property market has exploded and it's doing so well and all the rest of it, they haven't really looked into the depths, because what I've seen in the depths is that the banks are rejecting a hell of a lot of the loan applications. And it's because they're finding little niggly things. I think they're looking for reasons not to approve in the long run. I know they want to give out loans, but they want to give them out to really excellent people. And they've kind of overlooked the fact that a lot of people were out of work for a few months, their bank statements aren't flowing, and that sort of thing, and there might be a bit of a niggle in a credit card here or something there, or a car that needs to be given back, or whatever the case. So there's a blip in the credit record, and they're going, we're not giving you a loan. But with this lockdown, there was a lot of issues, so it does concern me, because where you were getting a very high rate of approval in the past with a lot, maybe less buyers, you're now getting a situation where you've got more people climbing into the market, and even if they're pre-approved, these people have been checked out and they qualify for a loan and they look good and everything's fine, and it comes down to it and they don't get the loan because of some niggly thing, or the banks offer them far less than what they wanted. Now, what I'm finding is a lot of the buyers are actually asking for 100% loan, because the banks have been offering 105%, they've been going mad and advertising out there how great they are. When it comes down to it, they're even struggling to offer past 80%, but they're going up to 90%. But when they offer these clients a 90% loan, those clients are saying, but I don't have the 10% deposit. I was renting, and then I decided it would be cheaper for me to buy, or more viable for me to own something, but I don't have a few 100,000 rand lying around in the bank account. Is there no way I can get a 100% bond? No, but way in the past you had this, or during lockdown you had a blip, or whatever the case. We can only offer you a 90% loan or 85% loan. So those deals are falling through because those clients don't have that money, right? So what investment properties are available in Blouberg, in Atlantic Seaboard, and in Cape Town. Effectively, what was on the market before lockdown is what's available, all right? And a lot of it is overpriced. It has been like that for quite a while. And those clients don't want to bring their prices down because they know there is no other property available, all right? There isn't a lot of new property coming on the market. And that is coming on the market, those clients are also saying, well, I can ask for more, but you can't actually. The price still has to be right no matter what the situation. So you can't just ask for more. You can't just expect more money to flow in. It's not going to, because the buyers have got a limit and they can only go to that limit. What I've found, most of the buyers that are coming into the market at the moment are under 2 million rand. And there's not a lot of property in Cape Town under 2 million rand. So Atlantic Seaboard, you can forget it, because all your properties are just about more than that, unless it's a tiny little box. Blouberg, maybe Parklands, Tableview, the older side. There are properties, but they're not coming on the market. Guys are holding on to them. And the reason they're holding on to them is because if I sell my property for 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 million rand, what can I go and buy with it? If I want to upgrade or move area or whatever the case, what can I go buy with it? Literally nothing. So guys are holding on to it. Properties that are coming onto the market, one or two here and there, over 3 million rand, but even that is not coming onto the market at a huge speed or anything like that. That's also pretty slow. Melkbos, same story as Blouberg. Only your smaller little units are on the market, and those, even them are not coming. It's property that was on the market before. So the other problem we have, a lot of clients with qualifications for, say, 1.5 million rand, 1.5 million rand will buy a house in Gauteng. It's going to struggle to buy you a house on the West Coast, and it won't buy you anything in Atlantic Seaboard except a box. Whereas down here, you might still get a tiny 2-bedroom apartment or something like that, but it's not going to buy you much. And the trouble is the clients with 1.5 million rand are expecting a house, and there just isn't any, not in good areas anyway. So all I'm saying is the properties that are available for investment in Cape Town are not as we expected, and at the moment we need more. So if you are thinking of selling, give me a shout. Don't forget, I sell property. Call me first. That's the important thing. And we'll sell it quite quickly as long as we get the price right. I mean, if your property is worth 1.7 million rand, you're not going to sell it for 2.5 million rand. Nobody's coming to have a look at it. Nobody's coming to buy it. Just a point, okay? You've got to price it at 1.7 million rand because that's what it's worth. And then everyone will come and have a look and someone will buy it. But that's it. That's if you want to sell it. Because from what I've seen at the moment, people are holding on and waiting to see what happens. I mean, this lockdown effect, the COVID effect and whatnot has had an effect on people's psychology as well. What are we going to do next? What do we want to do next? Where do we want to go? All right, so people are just sort of treading water at the moment and saying, well, hang on, let's see what happens. So with that, do me a favor and go and smash my subscribe button on YouTube, like the Facebook page, and follow me on Instagram, because that's really important so you get these videos first and you know what's happening. Don't forget to come back, and when the shed video comes out, you're going to love that. Watch me suffering. Yeah, brilliant. It's in pieces. It's like a little jigsaw puzzle. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting at least come with walls and that sort of thing. No, it's literally in tiny little pieces. I'll show you on the video. Absolutely amazing. So I'm going to put that together as well. Imagine. But thanks for watching, guys. Until next video. Cheers. Rob GillT.